Welcome to Incorporating a Business. Here we're going to be talking about exactly everything you need to know to set up your business for high ticket e-commerce. So if you're based in the United States, then incorporating a business in your home state is currently the easiest way to set your business up. For example, if you live in the state of New York, then you should incorporate a business in New York. Now, I'm not a CPA, I'm not a tax person or professional of any sorts. This is personally what I did. I'm in Michigan and I incorporated my LLC in Michigan. This is the easiest way. Now, you can technically incorporate in other states like Wyoming, but I've not done this, so I cannot say what are the technicals in terms of incorporating a business in another state. So if you're outside the US, incorporating a US company in Delaware and Wyoming would be the best option. Okay, and optional for tax purposes, if you are in the US, you can incorporate in Wyoming or Delaware due to no state taxes. You're not really saving too much money, but you do save a little bit of money if you incorporate in Wyoming or Delaware per year. So if you're in your state of New York, for example, just incorporate in New York, you're not really saving too much money by doing it outside, and it's more of a headache because you might need a physical address, and you might need to prove to the IRS or the state that you actually live there or have your company doing business there. So that's why I just recommend going with your state. Now, here's the service recommendations that I would recommend if you're going to set up your business. Now, you can do it all manually, and that's completely fine. You could just go to incorporate business in Michigan or incorporate business in New York, and you can go to the state's website. Now, this is what I did when I started, but I had someone to help me that's a tax professional, and it was still very confusing at the time. So I don't recommend it, but if you know how to do it, by all means, you can go for it. But again, you don't want to mess anything up because this is taxes, this is your LLC. You don't want to mess with the IRS at all. So that's why I recommend a service called Doula, and we are partners with them. We do get a small commission if you do sign up through this link. They also have a discount code. Last time checked, you can't get 10% off. I'll drop it in the video below in the description. Make sure you use that discount code so you save a little extra money. You can also schedule free consultations. So again, if you go to Doula's website, this is what it looks like. You can click on start your business to incorporate business and free consultation. Now, they updated their website recently. They might update it sometime in the future, but this is currently what it looks like. Okay, so with Doula, it is done for your business setup. I would say it's roughly $300 to $400 on average. You can view the pricing on their website. It's very fairly priced in terms of the other options. There are other options like LegalZoom. This is what we used to recommend. And the reason why we recommend Doula is they're currently embedded in our program, meaning that if you have any questions, you can schedule unlimited consultation calls with them whenever you need. With LegalZoom, you only get a 30-minute call if you sign up with LegalZoom. So the main benefit is like you can ask Doula questions in our private community that they're part of in terms of the program. But if you're not a part of the program, I would still use Doula, but you can, I just want to be fully transparent, you can use LegalZoom if you want. Pricing is relatively similar. Now, this is not legal advice, but your LLC is necessary to get suppliers and to start this business. You cannot run this business as a sole proprietorship. We need an LLC. Now, if it asks you if you want S corporation, do not choose this yet. An S corporation, this is something you can transition down the line, is a way to save on taxes. Basically, if you make $50,000 a year annually in a given year, that's net profit, then you can switch to S corporation to save on taxes on your LLC. But if you're beginning, don't bother going with S corporation. Even if you have big ambitions, you can always switch a little bit later. It doesn't really hurt you. And you can pay the S corporation fees to switch to that company anyways if you were to start with S corporation. So just start with LLC. If this is all a little confusing to you, that's why I recommend going through doula.com/peakflow, and they will help you answer all your questions in terms of taxes. You can ask me some tax questions, but again, I'm not a CPA of any sorts. This is personally what I do, and I have my own accountant to help me answer those questions as well. So again, this is the first step in terms of incorporating a business. Go ahead and get started with this, so that way you don't have to wait for your business to be set up. Again, if you go through doula in the US, it takes 2 to 5 days for your business to be set up. If you're outside the US, it can take 3 to 4 weeks for your business to be set up because you're outside the US. So I would recommend choosing expedited if you can to get your EIN, get your business all set up faster. It's going to cost more, but that's just really what it takes if you're outside the US. So go ahead and incorporate your business, and if you have any questions, let us know.